Welcome to you, my name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction. Today I'm excited to share with you a big shopping haul. Well, it's a reveal. As you saw in the thumbnail, I have a Fendi and Chanel reveal for you, but I have also been pretty busy getting ready for our upcoming autumn and winter seasons here in Australia. I have 13 pieces to reveal to you, so this is going to be quite a long video. Now, a lot of the pieces that I buy are quite trans-seasonal, so those of you who are heading into spring might find some of these pieces really useful for the spring as well. Because as you may be aware, if you've been with me for a little while, I live in a subtropical climate, so I tend not to buy really heavy winter pieces. Therefore, for those of you who experience cooler springs and summers, some of these might be relevant inspiration for you. Now, I'm not a stylist, I'm just doing my best, like everyone else out there. I have tried to put things together where you get a bit of a mix of what I like to wear, which is casual or dressy with an edge. I like things slightly undone, so you'll never see me looking 100% perfect. I just don't like that. I prefer to look a little bit undone. So, my plan for this video is I'll do one reveal at the beginning, then I'll take you through a heap of the clothes, and I have mod shots for everything, so it's going to keep it really interesting. And then I have one reveal toward the end as a reward for those of you who hang about. And what I'd like you to do, if you make it to the end, give me a handbag emoji and tell me which of the outfits or pieces that I have bought are your favourites. I'm also going to include my first impressions of the Karen Millen, Lydia Millen collaboration. I featured this in one of my videos a couple of weeks ago, which I'll link up here. And a few of you said I'd really like to know more. So I'm going to share more about my first impressions with regard to the pieces that I chose. Here I go with my first reveal, and I'm cheating a little bit. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you will be familiar with these, but for those of you who don't, perhaps you should consider at Dale's Addiction. Here I have my Chanel sneakers. Now, I purchased these a few weeks ago now. I did my reveal on Instagram. These, and I actually asked on Instagram, did you prefer white laces or black laces? And nearly everyone said black, and I have to agree. Initially, I thought they were a little bit harsh, but now I find them super versatile and super edgy. They really are great to wear with a suit, to dress down a corporate suit look, and with my cropped jeans and pants, I really enjoy wearing them too. But super comfortable. The new season are pink. When I look at the pink, I love them, but I wonder if they'd really fit with my wardrobe, and I think the answer is no. So a couple of things you might want to have a look at here. These do not have Chanel on each shoe. They have Cha and Nell. You can see they've been lightly worn. They've got the CCs. They do come with a pair of white laces as well. They've got this kind of terry toweling fabric around the inside, which makes them super comfy. I actually sized down in these. I got a 38.5. I'm normally a 39. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is blouses that I've purchased. Now, there have been some beautiful feminine blouses around. Blouses that have a statement sleeve, which I absolutely love. Now, let's start with the one that I'm wearing. This is in a beautiful beige sheen colour. This is from Witchery, which is an Australian brand, a high street brand. You're looking at, on average, say, $130, $150 a piece for something beautiful like this. This is a silk blend. Look at the sleeves on this. I do have some mod shots, which I'll pop in somewhere here. This piece I really loved the colour. I think it really suits my skin tone. I love it with black. I love the fact that the sleeves, whilst they're full, they are not bulky, and so this will be a great piece to put a blazer over the top of, or a leather jacket, and have this beautiful cuff hanging out. It also has an elasticated wrist, so you can scrunch and create more voluminous short or three-quarter sleeves. I love a V-neck. It cuts me just at the right spot to kind of give me a better shape than fuller necked or high necked shirts do. I'm going to link all of the pieces that I've purchased, if they're still available, in the description box below. None of my links are affiliate links. None of this content is ad related. This is just my shopping haul. So I don't even give you links that I earn commission off because I haven't even worked out how to do that yet. That's me and my YouTube journey. The next piece I want to share with you is by Country Road. Again, another Australian label. And this is a beautiful silk linen blend statement sleeve blouse. You may have seen me wearing this on Instagram. You can see the sheen on it, and it's a beautiful, beautiful pink. Now, before I mentioned I don't do high necks so much because they make me look quite full on the top. So this one has buttons that you can undo, and I usually have it undone quite a way so that I can again create a bit of a line through the neck there, which tends to have a slimming effect. I'm pretty sure both of these are dry clean only, but I'm a hand wash girl. I put them on the hand wash cycle in my washing machine and they work fine. The next piece I'd like to share with you is this lovely lilac sweater. It's a cotton wool blend 50-50 from Country Road, another Australian brand. Now, lilac is continuing from our spring summer to the Northern Hemisphere spring summer and into our autumn winter. So you may have noticed, you may remember from a previous video, I showed a lilac sweater that had a mock turtleneck. I had to send that one back to get a smaller size. I'm still waiting on that one to be processed, but in the interim I found this one, and I adore the colour, and wearing this will give me more opportunities to wear my gorgeous little lilac mini baguette. Okay, the next piece is from Scanlon and Theodore. So this sweater is a beautiful light grey with a merino, alpaca and poly something blend. I can't tell you how soft it feels, but how breathable it is. It's quite a loose knit, meaning that you can get a fair bit of air through this, which is fantastic for when you are wanting to have something with just a t-shirt underneath, but also fantastic for layering as well. So the next piece that I want to share with you are the pants that I'm wearing today, which I will show you in the cutaways and just talk to. So I have been looking for a pair of matte black high-waisted cropped or ankle grazer pants for quite some time. These are a denim jean by Witchery. They're the Maya style. I can't wear a full-length jean. They just bunch up at my ankle, and that is not a flattering look. I do have an appointment with a personal stylist when I visit Melbourne next month, and she's going to help me try and find some jeans that aren't skinny because apparently they're out. But for my figure, I am going to remain quite cynical about whether or not I'm going to like any alternatives. What I really love about these pants is I can just fold them up at the ankle. I can wear them with a pair of sneakers as a casual style. I can wear them with a pair of heels. I can wear them with flats, and I can wear them with boots. The problem is they will not stay this dark for this long. In good news for those of you who kept checking in about my weight loss journey, I have dropped a couple of kilos, but I think what I've lost in centimetres is more meaningful. The issue is that I did not measure myself at the beginning, so I don't know how much I have lost. What I do know is that my clothes feel much looser on me and the sizes that I'm buying are changing. So I want to take you on to a couple of pieces that I am super excited about now. We're in the dresses and skirts section of the video. Now, the first piece that I am super, super excited about is this leather skirt from Witchery. This is a leather midi skirt. I'll put the cutaways up and I'll just talk over them. It's much easier. I originally bought a pleather style. I found that although the design was beautiful, construction was just too thin, and to tuck things in left quite an obvious mark around the waistline, which wasn't particularly flattering. So therefore I returned that one and I invested in this one. Now, this one was quite a bit of an investment. However, I feel like it was worth it. I wore it yesterday and I really enjoyed it, and I got so many compliments. I think I'd never considered a black midi skirt as a staple, but playing around styling it, I can see so many different ways to wear this. I can wear it for work in a corporate look. I can wear it out at night for evenings out. I can wear it casually through the day with sneakers and a t-shirt. I can wear it with short ankle boots. I can wear it with knee-high boots and a turtleneck. Like, there are so many options. I'm so excited to style this skirt. And I can see it taking me from the autumn, winter, right through to the spring. I won't lie, I was so tempted to buy the caramel colour as well. But really, the reality of me being able to get enough wear out of the two skirts in my climate, unlikely. The next pieces that I want to share with you are both silk blend dresses. Now, the first one is from Marks, and this is a gorgeous navy base sheer silk floral dress. This one has ruched waist details and just a single button at the back. I really like to buy quality fabric, so you won't usually see me buying too much fast fashion. All of these pieces are around $300 Australian to buy when they're not on sale, and usually you can get away with at least a 20% discount, so I never buy things full price. But to me, it's about buying quality pieces, and these are pieces again that transition right through from autumn, winter and spring. Add tights, you can add a sweater over the top of this one, and some knee-high boots, some ankle boots, a trench coat and a scarf, and you're set. And also just a pair of heels through the spring and summer. And the next one I got for an absolute steal from Saba. This is great for the upcoming autumn. So these colours are like a rusty leaf floral pattern, I suppose you could call it. It's got the ruched neckline, it's got a ruched waist, and it falls to just above the knee. This style, again, really versatile to take you through the 3 seasons, which is ideal. It has elasticated cuffs on the sleeve, so you can push it up and create a 3/4 length sleeve if you like. It is quite sheer on the top half, so you do have to be careful about perhaps wearing a slip or a cami underneath, just to make sure that your bra doesn't show too much, as mine is in this in these cutaways. But again, I picked this one up for 50% off. I had been eyeing it off for quite a while, so this was like $370 full price because it's silk, and yeah, I picked it up for 60% off, so super happy with that. Okay, so now we're at the Karen Millen, Lydia Millen collaboration part of the video. Now look, when Lydia released on her Instagram that the collection was going live, I really loved the aesthetic and I jumped straight on, and the items were already on sale, which I don't understand why. But in any case, I love her style, I loved the colour palette, and I thought, great, I'm going to buy because they're on sale. When I looked at the measurements, I was actually pretty surprised because their measurements had me sitting at a UK 16, and I'm usually a 12 to 14, so I ordered the 16 and thought, well, it's a long way to send it back, so better to be bigger and get it tailored. Here's where things get interesting. So the first piece I want to show you is like this tuxedo dress. I'll show you some cutaways with me wearing this. This is huge for the size. Well, this is probably the only piece that I purchased that was true to size, in that it's too big. The sleeves are huge, and you cannot even scrunch them up without putting like a hair elastic or something to hold them up. I haven't worn it yet, but I feel like it would look good standing up, but when you sit down and stand up a bit, it might look a bit ordinary. One of the key things that sold me about this piece was the fact it came with a belt. The belt. It is so... it's just crap, basically. This is like a plastic... it's a PU belt. This is how thin it is. I don't know if you can just see how like flimsy and papery that is. It looks cheap. It doesn't even look expensive. So this was a real letdown, and I would never wear that. I now have to go out and find a decent belt to wear with this, and I probably need to get this one tailored as well, which will give you a hint about the other two pieces that I bought. Now, you have seen me wear this one in my previous video, which is the one where I asked if you wanted to know a bit more about my first impressions. I adored this dress on Lydia, and I saw her wear it in one of her videos as well. When I got it, however, it's like they have just cut the sizes larger but not considered what a larger body looks like. So the seams don't fit on where they should. They don't line up as to where they should. So whilst the dress was the right size, this seam along the back here, which you won't be able to see, but it sits right on the top of the curve of your backside, which is not great. So I tried to do a little bit of a home job, and there's quite a thick elastic waistband in here. So I actually cut open the dress, I cut the elastic in the waistband, and I cut out, this is how committed I was to not sending it back, and I cut out the lining, because the lining was not sitting correctly because of this seam. And that made everything fall into place a lot better. So then I took it to the tailor and said, here's my hack job. Could you please just sew that up, remove the elastic out of this band because it just doesn't work with the design, and replace the lining. So I had the lining replaced, and I had basically more lining. I had more lining inserted so that the lining skirt is fuller than what it originally was, which ensures that you don't have sheerness, but that it also doesn't pull on the seams in an odd way. So I don't think this is Lydia's problem. I think the design of this is gorgeous, but I think when Karen Millen cut dresses for larger sizes, they need to consider what a larger size body looks like, and that it's not a stick with a bigger size. Everything is different. So yeah, I was a bit disappointed that I had to go and spend $50 or $60 to make this dress work for me. The last piece I bought, again, I saw Lydia wearing this, and I was like, wow, this piece is beautifully constructed. It is in very high quality fabric. It's quite thick and it feels beautiful on. I love the buckle detail here. The issue with this dress is because of the quality of the fabric and the thickness of the fabric, the zipper did not match. So they had an invisible zip in the back here, which wasn't robust enough to get over these really large seams here. And so I had to take this to the tailor and have a new zip put in that actually had a gap down the middle, because the zip literally couldn't get over these really lumpy seams here. Now, they say they see this all the time in mass-produced pieces, that they don't think through the robustness of the zips for the seams that they have. But again, why am I having to pay $50 or $60 to have tailoring done to pieces that at full price would have cost over $300? I love this piece. I'm glad that I bought it. But overall, will I be purchasing from Karen Millen again? Look, unlikely, unless I can try it on before I buy it. Not from the UK anyway, because the returns policy is just prohibitive if it doesn't work out. And the last piece I want to share with you is the Fendi reveal. And again, if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen these babies. These are my new Fendi slides. I will put the correct name for them on the screen because I cannot remember the name. I've had these for a few weeks now, and I have really enjoyed wearing them. I thought about them for quite a while, and I wanted a pair of really chic flats to wear for work, because when I am at work, sometimes I'm standing up for 10 hours flat, and I need something, well, I need a diversity in my shoes, low heels, flats, those sorts of things. And these are fabulous. Now, what I love about these particularly is the breaking up between the zucca print and the beautiful soft nappa leather over the toe. I love the pointed toe, and I love the adjustability of this strap because I have quite a high instep. Now, a couple of things that you should know about Fendi shoes. You don't have to take them to a cobbler to have a topi because they have already put it on there. You don't have to get the toe reinforced because it's a design element. You don't have to make sure that your heels are non-slip or they're going to fall out because they have already done it. This is what really impressed me about the quality of Fendi shoes. When I have purchased shoes from Valentino, from Jimmy Choo, I have to take them to the cobbler and basically get a topi and a heel and a toe guard put on. It's because that's damage that's just waiting to happen. Now, these shoes aren't for everyday wear. They will get beaten up because they do have this toe, but I think that in terms of having my first pair of Fendi shoes, I'm super happy with these. I think that they're gorgeous. They're really flattering on the foot, especially with a cropped pant. They also look great with my midi skirt, but I haven't tried them on with that today. But yeah, I'm really excited that I've got my first pair of Fendi shoes. So that's it for my huge style haul today. Thanks so much for joining me. What was your favourite piece? And if you've made it this far, please leave a handbag emoji down below. I'd love to know how many people have made it this far. It's an epic video. It's one of a few that I'm going to film today to ensure that I stop missing my video release days when I am busy with work. So if you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. See you next time.